Hi, my name is Andre. I am a chair yoga specialist. If you enjoy my videos, you can click on that like button. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. And you can leave comments. Thanks so much. Enjoy.
Okay.
All right, let's begin.
Okay.
So sitting up tall, inhale and exhale. So a belly breath is when you inhale and the belly gets bigger. And exhale. So let's start to do that, raising the arms. Inhale and exhale. We'll do one more. Hands come to the legs, and we're just going to take one hand down the knee, the other one up, and then the other one we change. And you can see the shoulders are opening. So a bit of a stretch and a bit of a twist. One more on this side, and let's take one arm up for a one-arm mountain pose. And we'll think of that shoulder and just lift from the shoulder. And the other side. One arm up.
You hear the crack?
And then lifting from the shoulder. And we come back down. Okay, from here we'll take a side bend, so one arm up and over the head. They say the cracks, if you hear the cracks, it's okay as long as it doesn't hurt. So, and just keep that side bend and just bring the arm down. And then all the way back up. We'll do that 2 more times. And at the top, stretch to the side bend over and to the opposite side. So one arm up, over the head, and we'll take the arm down slowly to one side and up. If you can think of flexing the hand like you're going against the wall. Our third one. And we'll sit back in our mountain pose. Getting into a twist, so let's take both hands, reaching to the outside of the leg, sitting up and looking over the shoulder. And we'll just circle the arms across to the other side. You can use the leg to push to help the twist, so sitting up tall and over the shoulder. and back to center, alternating shoulder rolls, one shoulder and the other shoulder. All right, hands to the heart. Inhale up and open. Hands to the heart, inhale up and open. We'll take one more. Hands to the heart, and we'll twist side to side, just one side, and rebound, come back to the other side, back and forth. There's a pose if you're standing in yoga called crescent moon, and we'll do that sitting down, so reaching over the head, and we sway to one side and to the other. And we'll bring the hands back down, hands on the knees, leaning forward, opening the chest, and sitting back, curving and tucking the chin down. Moving forward, lifting the chest, and then tuck the chin down. So as you move forward, you can move away from the chair, and then we lean back into the chair. So coming forward with the chest, and then tucking the chin down. Let's take one hand on the wrist, and we'll bring the two arms up over the head. And we'll do that cat-cow like this. So just tuck the chin down, and then bring the arms back up. When we get back to the top, just change to hold the other wrist and do the same thing. Tuck the chin down and then open the chest. Right, going into a body circle, hands to the inside of the leg, and just rotate, lean forward and lean back. I will change directions, so leaning forward and back. For the next one, let's imagine we have a block or something in our hands. Our block. Okay. So holding that book, the book between your two hands this way.
This way?
The length, yeah. So on the outside and just squeezing in. So not from under, but from the outside.
Oh.
Yeah, like we're squeezing the block or squeezing the book. So we circle and bring it to the side of your body, and then circle and bring it to the other side. Circle and circle. If you have a bit of a forward fold, just leaning forward and then sitting up and leaning forward and sitting up. we'll take that just back to the middle. All right, we'll take a few, like we have weights, so palms facing up. We'll just do a few curls, so up and down. If you put some tension into the arms, it'll feel like we're doing a bit more work. 5, 6, up to 8, 7, and 8. So we'll just take the arms down and reach from one side to the other. Coming back to the curls, we'll take the arms in front, and we're going to do this with arm raise at the end. So we curl to come up, and we lift up overhead, and we come back. Down, and curl, and up. So down, and up. And say 2 more. And we'll take the arms down to the sides and just go reach to the floor and reach to the other side. All right, taking a version of figure 4, so one leg is straight and the other leg crosses just over the ankle. So one leg is bent and the other one is straight. Okay, we're just going to take that knee that's bent and just pull it up and across. And we'll switch to the other leg. So one leg straight, crossing over the ankle, and the bent knee, we're going to just pull it up and across. Taking one leg, one knee, we're going to pick that one knee up and hug and just squeeze. So picking up that one knee with 2 hands. And just take that and circle the foot. And circle the other direction. And just take the knee and just make little circles with it. And circle the other way. And we'll change to the other knee. So pick up and hug and squeeze. Foot circle. And circle the other way. And then circling the knee one direction. And the other direction. And we'll put both feet back on the ground. Extend, maybe we'll tap one heel out to the side, so a heel tap. Both hands on the bent knee, we're just going to fold over the bent knee. Then reaching up with one arm, going towards your toe, so over the head towards the extended toe. And then both hands over the knee across for a twist, looking over your shoulder. And back to the center, we'll change legs. So tap the heel out. Two hands on the bent knee, so folding forward. Moving into our side bend, so the one hand up, reaching towards the toe, so over the head towards the toe. And then the two hands go over the bent knee, so over that knee for the twist. And back to center, both feet just a little bit in front. So we could lift the toes and lift the heels. So toe, heel, toe, heel. Taking both arms, so take a wide stance and just bring the arms to the legs. Okay, from here, we'll take one arm on the leg and the other elbow coming up. So we're at almost like a half little fold here. So the other side, leaning over that leg, lifting the elbow up. And the next time we'll do that, we're going to extend the arm. So extend the arm. And take that hand and reach to the outside of your far knee and just straighten your arm. Keep that same arm, reach in front and up. And then cross past the knee. Good, reaching up and across. One more time, reaching up and across. So what we'll feel when we leave that arm here is the shoulder stretch. So the more we lean forward, the more stretch you might feel in the shoulder. And the other side. So leaning on one leg with the other arm, and we extend up and reach past the knee all the way across. And I put my arm on my knee or on my leg and reaching up and across and reach and across. This will be our last one, so we get to hold for that shoulder stretch. So a nice long arm, straight arm coming across, leaning a little bit forward so you could feel that stretch in the shoulder. And coming up to center, just sitting up tall. Okay, we'll finish with an arm flow, hands to the heart. Inhale up. We fold as far as we can towards the floor. We come up part way, lift the elbows, and we come back down, all the way up over the head. Hands to the heart. And repeat. Inhale up to the floor. Elbows coming up and down over the head. Hands to the heart And we'll sit in our mountain pose and take that belly breath. Breathe in, exhale, and one more time. Inhale and exhale. And that's what our 20-minute yoga flow for the day.
Okay, that's very good.